Imagine a world where the gender pay gap not only narrows but reverses. Sounds like a utopian dream, right? Well, a recent study by the University of Warsaw might have us rethinking this assumption, particularly in the context of the post-COVID-19 remote work revolution. The researchers surveyed 937 managers in the UK and found a fascinating trend. Remote workers were 11% less likely to get promoted. But here's the twist: this trend affected men more than women, challenging long-standing gender norms in the workplace. When two candidates were up for promotion, the one working on site was preferred, despite the global shift towards remote work. Data from ZipRecruiter echoes these findings, showing a $22,000 salary gap between average remote and in-person jobs. But the gender disparity in this trend is stark. Men working from home are 15% less likely to be promoted and 10% less likely to receive a pay raise compared to their female counterparts, who face a 7% reduction in both promotion and pay raise prospects. One of the report's authors, Agnieszka Kasperska, noted that despite the widespread adoption of remote work, career penalties persist, disproportionately affecting men. The study further found that these trends are exacerbated in companies with stringent corporate cultures, where male remote workers face even greater obstacles in advancement and compensation compared to their female colleagues. These findings suggest that the corporate culture plays a significant role in the success of remote work practices. Despite the apparent premium on in-office work, the necessity for managerial staff to live near work locations underscores the socioeconomic dimensions influencing work arrangements. The study also sheds light on traditional gender roles within the workplace. Women's historical role as primary caregivers has afforded them greater flexibility, albeit at the cost of the so-called motherhood penalty, impacting their career progression. However, the pandemic-induced shift towards remote work has offered women, especially mothers, an opportunity to balance professional and family responsibilities more effectively. Yet, as companies increasingly mandate a return to the office, this balance is at risk. This pushback against remote work seems at odds with evolving family dynamics. During the peak of the COVID-19 crisis in 2020, women took on significantly more childcare responsibilities than men. While there's been a shift towards more fathers opting for remote work, the transition towards stay-at-home fatherhood remains minimal. To summarize, the shift towards remote work has thrown a curveball into traditional gender norms in the workplace, with surprising implications for the gender pay gap. But as companies resist this shift, the potential benefits of remote work for women and men alike are at risk. The key to unlocking these benefits may lie in a change of corporate culture, embracing the flexibility of remote work without penalizing those who choose it. The work landscape is changing, and it's up to us to adapt.